Tonight on Grillin with the Guru,
What we got?
old school. We going Cajun, Italian fusion, bringing
I
it
hear
back.
a little violin
Aye,
in the background.
yeah.
And the little pole they got on the boat like that.
That's right. He's in Venice, isn't he? We're doing spaghetti and meatballs
Yes.
and chicken spaghetti
On the Cajun.
and a special caprese salad type appetizer you don't want to miss
This is going to be good.
because Grilling with the Guru starts.
Right now! Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Kurt,
What we got, baby?
this is going to be a good one.
Italian Cajun fusion.
Everything on the grill.
Everything on the grill.
Yeah, let me tell you, this is good. This is one of the meals that just make you go,
Oh, look. Yeah,
Rub
this,
your
this,
belly.
This is going to bring back some memories, man.
Oh yeah, but we're doing
Oh.
okay. So we're doing traditional meatball,
Yeah,
but we're
spaghetti
also,
meatball.
But we're also going to just smoke some chicken meat.
Yes, so
and
you're
put
going to
it in there
have
with that red
a
sauce.
chicken spaghetti and a spaghetti and meatballs in the same pot
Mm-hmm.
for those who, no matter what you want. I love chicken spaghetti. It's one of my
Oh
favorite things.
Lord!
We may have a garlic bread. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, we just
And-
happen to have one right here.
And we were kind of brainstorming this little appetizer, and
Yes.
we came up with something very nuclear.
Very unique and nuclear. So everybody's seen these little mozzarella, Parmesan chips.
Yeah.
Where you sprinkle the Parmesan, you bake it in the oven, and when you take it off, it turns into a
Some
crisp.
people can even fold them into like little
Taco
shapes
shells
and
or whatever.
stuff like
yeah.
that. Right.
So
We're not doing that.
no, we're gonna make a caprese salad out of it. It was Keith's
Mm-hmm.
idea. We're gonna take that chip. We're gonna slice some nice Roma tomatoes, some nice
beautiful aroma.
mozzarella,
Yeah.
some fresh basil, drizzle it with a little balsamic, and
Yes.
Lord, it's gonna be good.
Not to use somebody else's phrase, but that's gonna be like slap your mama good.
Yeah, it's true. That's gonna be Mom, duck and cover, baby.
That's right. So let's thank our sponsor.
Yes, so we
Yeah.
got to thank Courtesy of Bro Bridge. Go
Ooh.
to courtesybb.com. Look at the
Courtesy got your truck, man.
Look at the incredible selection they
Oh, yeah.
have. Ford, Dodge, Ram.
They got everything.
Jeep. If they ain't got it, you
Yeah.
don't need it. It's pretty much how it
They
works
got
out.
like some
Chevy.
RVs and stuff down. That's not them too, huh?
That's not them too. But
That
it wouldn't surprise
surprise
me. Super One Foods, Mr. Mike
Oh,
over there, the
Mike,
Ambassador
you know.
Caffrey, taking care of us. Boy,
He's
look at
the
this.
best,
Look at the
man.
bounty.
You
the
asked,
bounty.
you asked for a simple red one. He
No.
sent you this like
No.
Robert Mondavi kind of guy. Mondavi guy.
He's from down by Tesh.
That's right.
The-
and we're gonna thank your seasoning.
Yeah,
Louisiana
Gilbert's greatest
Love.
makers of Louisiana love. If you ain't cooking with
Oh.
Louisiana love, you ain't
get-
loving what you're cooking.
Yeah, you might as well throw it in the trash can.
That's right.
That's
Start
right.
all over
That's
again.
right.
Get your fresh can. And
And-
none of it
We're going to the
jog it.
Cajun grill.
Boom.
Look
Cajun
at that.
Grill. Look at that.
Oh, tonight's episode, we got the griddle plate.
We got the
and
griddle
got
plate
the
and
half
the grill.
grill. Let me tell
Versatility.
you. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a big black iron potter with that sauce cooking down. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw it to break. We got a lot of
stuff
prep
to do, so we're
Yeah.
gonna clean this up. And when you come back, we're gonna be talking about how to make the perfect meatball. We're gonna have our chicken on the grill, getting all smoky and delicious, and then we're gonna start working on an appetizer. So come back in a couple minutes.
I got an appetite right now. Is that what you said?
I said appetizer, but we'll take that too.
My mistake.
See you in a
Not
couple
ready.
minutes, guys.
Oh!
Welcome back to Grilling with the Guru. Keith, what we got, baby?
The magic does.
That's the magic does.
A little bit more for Santa Claus.
A little bit more for Santa
A
Claus.
little more for Santa
All right, hey, if you're
Yeah.
just joining us, it's spaghetti and meatballs.
It is.
So here's how you make a fantastic meatball.
All right.
so-
Where'd you start? What kind of meat is it?
This is 80-20 ground chuck,
Ground chuck, guys.
okay? So you can make your own mixture, but why
Don't
bother?
don't want to use ground round. It's too lean.
Too lean. Well, if you would do 70-30, right?
Right.
If you want to use ground round.
Right.
So you bump up the fat content,
Right.
or you could do, 75-25 or
Or
something.
just
like
do ground chuck.
or just do ground chuck. It has
That's
great
right.
flavor,
Yep.
and it's gonna. Now the biggest problem with chuck or any meat like that,
Or Fred.
it comes from the shoulder.
the shoulder.
Joe, all
Yeah.
these guys, it comes from the shoulder. It's very tough, even though it's ground. So to combat that, we have to interrupt the protein chain. So proteins called up.
You remember what he said? It's like little springs.
Yep, it's wound up amino acids, and as they cook, they denature, which means they leave their natural state. They unwind. When they unwind, they stick to each other, and that's what causes meat to get tough.
That's right.
So we can interrupt that.
what he said.
So we can interrupt that by
See,
introducing.
some people unwind by that. I mean,
That's a natural protein.
that's a natural protein to unwind.
Unwind the denaturalize.
So what is that?
denature.
What are we doing?
These
with
are fresh breadcrumbs. This is an old friend, fresh breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I mean, guys, the French bread is Super One food. If you haven't,
It's
if you haven't
fantastic.
picked up a loaf or two, you can't buy one. It's like
Yeah.
an Oreo. Yeah, you got to get two.
So what you do is,
yeah.
So you get your French bread, you break it into pieces, you put it in your food processing, you buzz it till it turns. That's it.
and look, moist. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, and once you start using this, and look, it freezes wonderfully, so
Yeah.
you can get your.
Don't tell Matt's wife that though. She threw his away.
God dang it!
Holly, come on now.
What we doing, Holly?
Okay, you know what that is?
It looks like a
I'm
piece
a-
of petrified rock.
I'm gonna sound Oriental. Applewood.
Apple.
Applewood.
We're not going to get in trouble at all.
That's not Corona wood. That's Applewood.
All right, keep
Look.
spiking the fire.
Yep, we're gonna look. We got the chicken on.
That's
Stop
when
that.
That's when it's good, baby. So we have 2.5 pounds of ground meat here, ground chuck.
A little chicken.
1 liquid chicken.
Mm-hmm.
We put in some original Louisiana love. We have about half a cup of finely chopped onions and about
Let me
3.
get that out your way.
Thank you, sir. And about 3 tablespoons. I'm sorry, about 3 cloves of fresh garlic.
Garlic, yeah.
So normally we put milk,
Yeah, we would.
but we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna make a better meatball. We're gonna use sour cream, and the reason why we're using sour cream is gonna give us moisture, but it's also gonna give us flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So about 1/3 of a cup. Comme ça. Now you gotta get in.
Can I put some of the Italian seasoning in there?
By all means.
Did you do any of that yet?
No, all I did was Louisiana love. So
Yeah.
Keith's coming in with the old 1-2 punch here.
Yeah, you know, everybody they give me a hard time. I love fennel seed,
I love fennel seed.
and you don't need a lot, guys.
No, you don't.
But
It's
that
really
gives
strong.
it that licorice.
Yeah,
just
it ma-
Italian.
Italian
I mean, to me,
sausage.
it's not Italian
Not
without it.
Italian.
Yeah.
And then we have Italian seasoning. Dried Italian seasoning blend. Normally it's rosemary, basil, thyme, oregano.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that.
That's what he said. That's
So
oregano.
that's it. You just mix it up. Form it into whatever size meatball you want. We're gonna go with something about, golf
Yeah,
ball size.
Not half pound.
Not half pound.
Yeah.
About golf ball size.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Now
Now,
we're gonna
smoke them.
then what we're gonna do with it?
Then we're gonna put after we smoke them with the chicken to get that good applewood flavor on it.
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
Come back and put it on that griddle plate on that grill,
And what that's gonna do.
and it's gonna give it that Maillard effect, guy. We're gonna brown it. It's gonna give that all the sugars are gonna kind of caramelize on the outside. It's gonna be pretty, and it's gonna be delicious, and that's how we roll. That smell good?
You can smell the
Mm.
sour
Oh
cream.
yeah,
This
you
is-
can smell that sour
This is
cream.
gonna be awesome. All right, so that's it. So we're not cooking the chicken.
No. We're smoking the
We're
chicken.
just smoking the chicken.
We're putting some love on that chicken.
Yeah. So we season it with love.
Yeah,
Then we put it on the cold side of the pit, so around the perimeter,
that's right.
and we're just gonna let it sit there for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Let it scrub down with that apple wood.
That's right. Let the apple wood get all over it. Then we're gonna pull it off, and then we're gonna cook it in the sauce.
In the sauce.
And besides, you don't want to cook. You want all the liquids of the chicken. You want that in your sauce.
Oh,
You don't want that.
Let the fat reduce and all that stuff.
So
So
that's-
look, let's go ahead and throw it to break.
Yeah.
'Cause you're gonna have to wash your hands. You made a mess. But but this is the fun part.
This is the
guys.
best part.
Oh yeah.
So when we come back, we're
yeah,
gonna start on our little appetizer.
we're
menu?
gonna start on the appetizer. Now we got a little trick for the grill for that too, and y'all gonna want to check this out. I think it's gonna work out perfectly.
It's gonna be great.
Cause we've never done this before. We're a lot of like first timers over here, but if you think it sounds good, trust me and Kurt, do it. It's gonna be good. Cause it's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
That's right. So let's start the break. Hey guys, if we don't go nowhere, get you something to drink, go take a little potty break, whatever. But come back.
Yeah.
And we are just getting started.
Ground meat hangs.
It's so gross. Hey guys, look, we ain't got a whole lot of time to talk to you. We just want to show you where we at right now. We just rolled the meatballs over, and look at this beautiful chicken, yo.
So you see, that's what you want, that good color.
And what's
little bit
that?
of mark.
Lava of love.
This is the technique we were talking about. So we have the griddle plate, but part of the way you do these Parmesan chips is once they cook, you take them off, you have to let them cool so they get hard so you can lift them off. Well, if you start messing around with a spatula on the griddle plate, they gum up and all the rest of this stuff.
It ain't gonna work.
So now,
We're just gonna
all
take
we gotta
this
do
off,
is pull it off, let it cool,
cool,
and that's it.
and while you throwing the brick, I'm gonna roll these suckers.
Keep rolling. So
Listen.
hey, come back in a little bit. We're gonna have our, when you come back, our sauce is gonna be started. We'll tell you everything we put in there, which we already covered. We're gonna talk some more about our appetizers, and then it's off to spaghetti land. We're gonna see you in 2 minutes, guys. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh,
Come on in,
man.
baby.
Come on, man.
All right, so here's where
Now
we
what?
are. 14-inch black iron skillet,
Mm-hmm.
getting nice and lovely.
Mm-hmm.
We got our meatballs, not cooked yet, but brown. Our chicken definitely not
smoked.
cooked,
Applewood smoked.
smoked.
Yeah,
So right here, and we're going in with some onions.
you don't have to sweat them. You don't have to saute them.
You just start going in.
We got
A
some
little bit of olive oil right here.
tomato sauce, like that. And
Now-
we're going, that's 2 cans and 1 can of paste.
So yeah, so how do you thicken the tomato sauce?
Tomato paste.
Tomato paste. You could reduce it. You could reduce it. But there's an easier way. They did it for you, tomato paste.
Uh-huh.
So
I love tomato paste, me.
it works so well. Now, it does add a very forward acidic flavor to your sauce. So, old Cajun method to combat some of the acid.
Sugar.
Put a little sugar, a little sucre.
You don't need a lot.
No.
Tablespoon.
Yep, comme ça. Just like that,
Comme ça.
and that's it. Okay,
then
and
we're
then
gonna
you gotta put the love.
We're gonna put some
You
love
got to
on
put the
that.
love on it, baby.
And then we're gonna put some fresh herbs.
Yeah.
Wh- wh-
So, well, we got another ingredient that we're gonna put.
Oh,
We're gonna put some vin.
some good van.
About a cup and a half, right?
That's right.
2 cups. 2 cups.
2 cups?
So look, yeah. So here's the thing. You want the flavor from the herbs,
Right.
but you don't have to go through and chop them all.
No.
Just put them in whole.
That's right.
Just drop them in whole. 3 or 4 sprigs of parsley. I'm sorry, parsley. Excuse me, thyme.
Time. What time is it?
It's time for rosemary. That's what
it's
time
time
it is. Whole rosemary, like that. Let them cook, and then that way it's easier to fish out whenever it's done.
Yeah,
So-
because you're just doing that for flavor. You
We're
don't
doing
want
it,
to. You
we're
don't
doing
want
it
to
for flavor.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Right
mix this up.
Use
man-
my handy dandy
The man
spatula.
with the multi-tool right here.
Oh yeah, boy. Woo, look at that pretty dark gravy.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Lord
So you
have
got this
mercy.
has to come to a boil to cook the alcohol off of the wine,
That's right.
and it also has to come to a boil so you can cook the rest
So
of
let
the
me
meat.
show you what I can help you with, bro.
Go ahead, man.
We're gonna move that Cajun grill fire up a little bit.
Uh,
That's the beauty of the Cajun grill.
Versatility.
Look at that flame rolling around that thing.
It's burning my arm hair
I'm
off.
gonna move it out so you can. You're not gonna burn yourself so easy.
My arm hairs.
Yeah. Look at that, yo.
So,
Uh-uh.
all right. So, with any good sauce, this is gonna be taste as you go,
That's
which
right.
means we put a base level of seasonings and stuff in it.
Flavor profile.
flavorful, and we're going to just build off of it. We're going to taste as we go. As it cooks down, it's going to change, and all the rest of the stuff. We got to get that in there.
Ooh, look at that. Look at the love just bubbling like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is where it's at.
So look, you want to go ahead and while you do that, we're going to throw that to break. We're going to lower the fire. We got a little time?
Grab what's in the ice box and show 'em.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to show y'all how our little appetizer's coming along. If you're just joining us, it's spaghetti night. Cajun fusion spaghetti.
So this is kind of like a play on the caprese salad.
It will be.
Yeah. So we took some Parmesan grated cheese, put it on that bacon dish, that bacon pan, put it on the Cajun grill, and we got it to where it just melted. We pulled it off, let it cool. We spatulaed them off while there was still a little bit of warmth to them. And we're just gonna take that, guys. We're gonna have the beautiful Roma tomato sliced up real pretty on top of that. Some of this wonderful mozzarella cheese on top of that. We're gonna make a balsamic little glaze on top of that. Oh!
It's gonna be good.
I'm getting excited, Mr. Giller.
A lot.
That's a lot in the pot, dude.
Dude, we got a pot full right
Oh,
here.
and it smells like an
Look at
Italian house right now.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna let this work its way in.
Look, it's starting to bubble right there.
Yep, and that's you're gonna want to get it to boil. Then you want to let it work down to a simmer.
That's right.
And then we're gonna put it on drink. We're gonna let it sit for a little while so the chicken gets cooked through nice and tender.
Oh yeah.
And
Still got some applewood smoke coming off that grill.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got to layer in. We put in some fresh herbs. We're gonna spike it with some of the dried herbs that we have. Guys, this is gonna be fantastic. We're using a whole grain pasta that we're gonna ball, serve it family style. We got garlic bread. We got garlic bread.
Oh, we got a little bit of garlic bread.
You don't want to miss that. Come
No.
back and see us. We're gonna be back in 2 minutes.
Woohoo!
Welcome back to Grillin with the Guru.
Woo!
Keith, we're in the middle of it right now, baby. All right,
Yep.
let's work on our little appetizer right here.
Oh, look how beautiful that is.
It is. So there's you put a little pile, probably a half an ounce,
It was about
about a half ounce of
About a-
Parmesan cheese on a sheet pan. We put it on the grill,
right.
and
Didn't have to oil the pan because there's a lot of fat in the cheese.
but you do have to let it cool. So you got to take the
Let it-
pan off.
Let it cool, but
Yeah.
don't let it get too cold because that the softness of the cheese kind of helps it come off that platter good.
Right. Okay. So here's a little technique. So we gotta, if this gets wet, it's gonna get super soggy. So when you buy this beautiful cheese from Super One, it's already sliced.
It was already sliced up, man.
So you're gonna put the cheese down
Dose like that. Ooh.
like that.
Ooh.
Okay. So that way it creates kind of a vapor barrier. You don't have that wet. Then you can go one tomato if you like. That's fine. Beautiful. You can
Wow.
fold that in half,
Yeah.
or
I think we're gonna do it like that.
just like that.
I'm gonna drizzle it.
And then we're gonna have a little balsamic. This right here is gonna just be amazing. Like that.
See too.
We need a couple more.
A little bit more.
Like that. Like that. So this is gonna be a super fresh bite that would be perfect on a warm summer's day,
Oh my goodness.
or who am I kidding? A hot summer's day.
Any day of the week.
Any day of the week. So, okay, so the only part you really have to be cautious with here is the balsamic, because this stuff is very strong,
Yeah.
and we just want to accentuate the flavors. And it has a dripper on it, but that's just a couple drops, just
I'ma
like
reach
that.
over you.
Go ahead, come like that, and then you're gonna come back with some of these beautiful dried herbs.
Just to give it a little bit
Look
of
how,
oregano.
look how beautiful this is.
Oh, yeah.
What a great
And
looking
you know,
dish.
it wouldn't be a
No.
guru
Yeah,
dish without a little bit of love.
Without some love, little love
just
on
a
it.
little love for flavor.
All right.
All right.
I got to get the pasta ready. So
Yeah.
tell them what we're doing. Tell them
So
where
guys,
we at.
let me tell y'all something. This we did with meatballs and chicken. And we didn't do bell peppers as a vegetable in our sauce. I asked Kurt off camera. I said, we like bell pepper. He said, dude, that's the beautiful thing about cooking. If you want more garlic, add more garlic. If you want bell pepper in your sauce, add bell pepper, banana pepper, whatever you want. But the fact of the matter is that you can create the dish that you and your family like just by tweaking it however you like it. Now, this stuff right here is kicking.
Show them, baby.
Let me tell you.
Show them what's
Those
going on.
meatballs are some of the most juiciest and tangy and most delicious meatballs I've ever had.
So if y'all remember, we put some sour cream
We did in with the meatball in the meat sauce.
in the meatballs.
Yeah.
We did a little sour cream instead of milk. We normally would use milk.
It's just bubbling, man. Just
So
bubbling.
it's time to put this thing together.
So look, and we normally do the Matt LeBlanc special garlic bread, but I told Kurt, look, sometimes you just don't need all that stuff.
Simple
right?
is best.
So we're gonna have a beautiful red tomato sauce, which actually looks like a sauce piquant. But we're gonna have that pasta. We're gonna have the meatball and everything. And when you're sopping it up, you don't want to maybe taste all that garlic and butter with your bread. You just want to taste the sauce. So we're keeping that bread clean.
So here we go.
Oh, look at this.
If you grab, where's them tongs, man?
Yeah, I'll grab them. I got them.
Help me out.
You want me to grab some chicken?
Grab some chicken, meatball. Well, look, we got a lot of stuff to grab.
That's the little thigh right there.
That's a little thigh. Look how beautiful.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Put a little chicken leg.
Chicken leg, chicken leg. Look at the color of this sauce.
Wing.
Yep.
I think that's enough for the shot, huh?
Yeah. Just
we
gonna
can-
put a little bit more sauce on it.
Oh, you gotta have a lot of sauce.
That is perfect.
That's a beautiful plate right there.
All right. Here it is.
There it is. What you
Look
want?
at this.
What you want? I
It's
mean,
right
come
there.
on. Come on, man.
Get after it.
Get off me.
All right, look, we got to thank our sponsors real quick. We got to thank Courtesy of Broke Bridge.
Oh, man,
We're in
yeah.
the Courtesy Studios. Go to courtesybb.com and check out your favorite vehicle. Mine's a Dodge Ram 1500 Limited, you know.
Oh my God.
We got to thank Super One Foods, Mr. Mike on Ambassador Caffrey, bringing the thunder. Look at this stuff, Mike. Gilbert's Greatest Foods, makers of Louisiana Love. If you ain't cooking with Louisiana Love, you ain't loving what you're cooking. And of course, the Cajun Grill, bringing the thunder, the heat. How's that caprese type thing going on, bub?
Oh my God.
His mouth full. Beautiful. Look at this.
Oh my God.
We use a whole grain pasta. I love whole grain pasta. Look at that. Look at that steam.
It's like you said, it's refreshing. You got the coolness of the cheese
This sauce.
and the tomatoes, and you got the Parmesan cheese,
This.
which gives that salty.
sauce.
It's good. Yeah, bon?
It's amazing. The meatballs are falling apart.
Oh no, the meatballs are chili.
Hey, thank you for joining us on this episode of Grillin with the Guru. Join us next week. We don't know what we're going to be cooking,
That's a
but,
big bite, yeah.
but we know it's going to be good.
Right.
We love you. We will see you next time.